Welcome everybody who's rolling in. Welcome, welcome. Getting started here in a few minutes. Actually, less than 2 minutes. Soon. Got some sweet 80s coming at you. All right. Before we get started here, just wanted to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Thanks so much to everybody that's making the TPN network channel happen. Stern Pinball, Comet Pinball, Measle Mods, Scorebit, Pinball Monk, Speaker Light Kits, Pinball Photos, Flipping Out Pinball, Flawless Creations and Amusements. Thanks so much, everybody. Everybody check out these awesome companies. They got everything from selling you pinball machines to LEDs to speaker light kits to practical mods for your games, flashy mods for your games. Scorebit enhances and unlocks some amazing potential with your games. Powder coating services. Pinball Photos speaks for itself. So yeah, check all these places out if you can. That would be great. Looking at the calendar for TPN, just to remind everybody, I'll throw this up later in the stream too, in case we had some late arrivals. But got streaming every night of the week. Some nights twice the fun. So if you're in different time zones, it should work out for you in the middle of the week. But yeah, make sure and check out these awesome channels and streamers. You can check out all these streamers on TPN, the Pinball Network, throughout the week. So if you're already following us, great. And then if you want to check them out just on their own, for any time, other times they're streaming outside of these times, just check them out on YouTube, Twitch, all that kind of good stuff, because they're also on those as well. Okay, let's get this going here. We got a fun game tonight. We're taking it to the 80s, and we're playing Gottlieb's Excalibur. So what we're gonna do is, to start the stream off, I'm gonna roll through a tutorial on the game, and then we're gonna play it like hell. So most people probably haven't heard of this game or played it, so it's always good to get extra info out there on these obscure games and let people learn them, and maybe, you know, if you come across one, you might want to pick it up down the road. Or if you see one on a location, you'll know what to do to put up a high score, or in a tournament. Okay, Excalibur. Excalibur, from what I understand, is Countdown 2. So there's an earlier Gottlieb game called Countdown. Lots of drop targets. So there's 4 separate banks of drop targets. We got blue, green, yellow is split. You got 2 on each side, and then red is in the back. It's kind of hard to see, but there's 4 red drop targets way in the back of the playfield. So the drop targets are extremely important. They do multiple things, but mainly what they do is light your lock for multi-ball, and they also build a progressive jackpot. So there's a progressive jackpot that builds. If you look at the display here, I think it should, for me holding up the flipper for long enough. Oh, right flipper. The display should show what the jackpot's current value is. But basically, for every drop target you hit down, that jackpot value increases. So we got shield bonus, jackpot value. There we go. So the jackpot value increases with every drop target that you hit. That jackpot is collected at the end of multi-ball. Each time you hit down a full bank of drop targets, a multiplier in the middle of the playfield will increase. Right now we're on 1x. If we complete a full bank of drops, it will go to 2x. Then 3x, 4x, 5x, and so on, all the way up to 15x. So all that's doing is increasing, it's multiplying the amount that's being added to the jackpot value. I believe each one of the drops adds 1,000 points to the jackpot value. So again, you could add up to 15,000 per drop target to the jackpot value as you're hitting them down. So completing drop target banks is good. 1, it lights your lock for multi-ball. 2, it's increasing that jackpot value that you collect after multi-ball, and things like that. Now, right off the bat on the plunge, you'll notice there's cycling colored inserts, and you can see they're kind of cycling on the playfield as well. So once you hit the shooter lane switch, which is about halfway up the shooter lane, it will lock in one of the drop target banks. And that's the drop target bank you need to complete to light lock for multi-ball. Depending on which color you hit, it's worth a different value. Green is worth 5,000, blue is worth 10,000, orange is worth 20,000, and red is worth 230,000. So you might say off the plunge, oh, I want to get red because that's worth the most. It's worth so much more than the rest of them. But that's locking in your red drop targets in the way back. So you kind of have to decide, you know, do I really want to go after those harder drop targets to light lock, or do I want to go after something easier like blue or green? I usually go after blue or green. So we got green locked in. So you can see our green's flashing here. So we want to hit down these green drop targets to light lock for multi-ball. And also, everybody let me know how the game sounds, how I sound. If one or the other is too loud, we can certainly adjust things. But anyway, so we quickly hit down our green drop targets. Now we can see that lock is lit at the center ramp. There's a lock insert that's flashing, and the whole game kind of races the lights up the middle. Wants you to hit the middle. So hit that middle ramp. Ball's locked. Serves a new ball into the shooter lane. Now you're in multi-ball. It's just a 2-ball multi-ball. Great, thanks for the feedback there, Jim. Awesome, old school yams, thank you. Okay, so now we're in multi-ball. So there's multiple things you can do during multi-ball. One, like we said before, collecting all the drop targets is going to increase the jackpot value, which we'll be able to collect. It's kind of unusual. After multi-ball is over, the jackpot will light, and we'll show you when that happens. So there's no jackpot while you're playing multi-ball per se, but there's one after you drain out a multi-ball. But again, a 2-ball multi-ball. Once I plunge, we're going to be going after drop targets, as many as we can hit to increase that jackpot value. But what we can also do is hit this center ramp as much as we want, and it's worth 100,000 points a pop. So what really skilled players will try and do is ball trapped up on both flippers, and then hit the ramp, and the ball's the balls will divert to either side, usually, and keep serving you the balls over and over, and you can just keep firing them back up the ramp for 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000. So if you can pull that off, that's really safe points, keeps feeding the flippers over and over again. Another thing you can work for is clearing all the drop targets during multi-ball. So you'll see as we're playing, we'll try and hit down drop targets, and as we complete any drop target banks, it will light the insert in the center of the playfield up for those drop targets. Okay, so see, we completed the blue drops. Now that the blue insert, howdy, welcome. Okay, so we completed the blue drop targets. The blue shield insert is lit. If we complete all the colored drop targets, so if we complete all the banks during multi-ball, that'll be an additional award. You can call that a jackpot for 500,000 points. The knocker fires 5 times. Really fun. It's a very common thing with Gottliebs. They'll have something worth like special or extra ball worth 500,000 points, and the knocker fires 5 times. Don't panic, Flip. Welcome. It is Thursday. Happy Thursday. Okay, so again, we're still in multi-ball. We want to go after more drop targets. So we got another bank down. So we're dead here. Here's where our jackpot lights. And we already collected it, so it's hard for me to show you. So basically what happened there, I'll get up on a trap and explain what happened at the end of that multi-ball. But at the end of that multi-ball, there was a roving light that went around the playfield, around the drop target. So it starts down here and just goes chunk, 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 and goes around drop target by drop target. And you have to hit the lit drop target to collect the jackpot. It'll take about 7 or so waves around the playfield before it times out, but that's how you collect the jackpot. And again, it's after the multi-ball is over. So kind of a cool rule, but also goofy at the same time. That's essentially what the game is all about. It's surprisingly simple, but also kind of addicting. I wasn't really sure how much I was going to like the game when I first got it, but it's definitely growing on me. Another unique rule to the game is, you'll notice right now, I have these inserts lit in front of these 2 bank drop targets on either side. Whenever you roll through an in lane, it will light, it says both on the insert. It will light the both insert. And until you hit one of those drop targets, or both of them, it'll stay lit. So when those are lit, you want to try and hit both the drop targets down at the same time. So totally whiffed on that one. Let's see if we can't get this back. Okay, so I only hit one. See how that went off now? So I didn't accomplish what it wanted me to do. It wanted me to hit down both those drop targets at once, and I only hit one. If I hit down both at the same time, that insert will light solid, and I'm done with that side. If I happen to do it on the other side as well, then it will light one of the special in lanes, which is right above these upper flippers. If you haven't noticed, there's 2 mini flippers up top. One of the in lanes will light for special up there, and that's another award for 500,000 points if you happen to go down the lit in lane, and the knocker will fire 5 times. Good stuff. Very difficult to hit both those drop targets at the same time. I've only done it a few times. But if you happen to do it twice in one game, meaning both sides twice, it will light both in lanes up top for special 500K if you collect it. Okay, so if you've played a multi-ball already during the ball, you obviously want to get back to your next multi-ball, right? Well, you'll see now we have 2 shields flashing. So it's making it harder for us to get back to multi-ball. Now we have to get the green drop targets and the red ones to get back to multi-ball. Yeah. One of the best thing about these Gottlieb games is the soundtrack. The soundtracks on these are pretty awesome. So you can keep, it's kind of hard to see those red drop targets up there, but you can keep your progress with those drop targets by looking at the inserts in front of them. The ones that are lit solid, we've hit down already. If they're still flashing, we still need them. There's a pop-upper up there that can help you with them. but it's tough to. Oh, we got them both. Okay, see how we hit them both down, and now the both insert is lit solid up there on the top left. So now if we do that again and hit both down on the left hand side or the right hand side, then we'll light one of the specials. So that would be cool if we did that, because that doesn't happen often. This game also has those kicking targets up top. I don't know if you haven't seen those. Gottlieb made these targets that have a coil attached to them. That basically, when you hit the target has force feedback and pushes the ball out. So it's kind of like a slingshot without rubber on it. There we go. So we completed red, now we just need green. Hang on, baby. Okay, lock slid again for multi-ball. We want to go straight up the middle. Oh. Oh no. Oh, save. Well, we're getting our jackpot value up pretty high. Because we got our we've completed so many drop target banks, our multiplier's up to 9x already. So the amount that you increase the jackpot just gets exponentially higher. But another thing about that jackpot value is it's progressive. So even if we lose this game without collecting a jackpot, that value just grows and grows and grows until someone gets it. It's fairly consistent on people collecting it game in and game out, so it doesn't tend to grow to insane values, but it will continue to grow until someone collects it. So that's pretty much the whole game. Since the game sounds good, we'll just kind of leave all the volumes where it's at. Hopefully you're able to hear me over the game to teach you the game. But now we'll just rock it out and see what we can do. So I looked this game up on Pindigo before we started, and I believe the highest score recorded on Pindigo is a little over 12 million. So our goal for tonight is to get 13 million, which I haven't even come close to yet. So we'll see what we can do. So while I said the jackpot value will stick around ball to ball, game to game, the multiplier will reset every ball. So if you noticed on that final ball, my multiplier went back to 1. So it behooves you to take those chances on those really long balls as you get them. Oh yeah, Jim, no problem, man. Anytime. Yeah, I kind of really like to get these obscure games on stream because nobody ever sees them. And if you do happen to come across them, you know, it's nice to know a little bit more about them because it's a game, you know, it looks kind of weird, you know. Gottliebs weren't very popular, but, you know, hey, maybe after you see this video, and they usually come up pretty cheap, maybe you'll give it a shot. I mean, they're pretty fun. Especially nowadays with how expensive games are. These games have stayed kind of in the lower realm and much more affordable. Ooh, we got the 230. But now we made it harder on ourselves to get the lock split, but that's okay. Ooh, we got another both. We're sniping these double drop targets tonight. Man. I might need to adjust my left flipper a little bit. It's extremely difficult to hit that center ramp from the left. But you know, maybe that's just making it harder. You gotta. But I think you should be able to make it from both flippers. These Gottlieb flippers. The sweet spot on the flipper will change exponentially depending on how you have the flipper adjusted. Depending on where you have the flipper at rest, the most powerful point on the flipper will change. And I've seen it, these Gottliebs are the most temperamental to it. So if I change the resting point of this left flipper just a millimeter or two one way or the other, it will completely change where the most powerful point is on the flipper. So I think I need to raise that one just a hair, and then I might be able to flick this center ramp a little bit better. That one was fine. But right now, you got to be perfect to make that center ramp. Yo! Magno Slice, what up? This has a very weird... Oh, okay. So see the drop target going around, around, around? So I gotta wait till I find a drop target that's lit. I usually hold it here and wait for one so I can backhand it. And I missed it. And I got lucky. So what I was saying was I usually try and trap up and then wait for a drop target that I could backhand, but I got lucky on that one. Drop target. I'm having issues with my pop bumper. It's not completely dialed in. Doesn't like to fire all the time. Hi, Skidoo, what up? Right. I got the easy one, green. Man, getting some nasty feeds from the upper. Alright, what we got? Oh no, I didn't want that. Making it too hard on myself. Two. Need two more. Two more. Two more. Good question. Who designed this? I don't, like, usually they write it on the playfield. I am not totally sure. But in the 80s, for Gottlieb, John Trudeau designed almost all their games. So if it wasn't him, I'm not sure. Oh, yep. Thanks, Pride Pinball. John Norris did a lot of their rules, too. So if you're in trivia and somebody asks you about code or design for Gottlieb in the 80s, just guess both those guys and you'll probably be right. There we go. All right, so we got our reds down. Another lock is lit. Oh. There we go. But yeah, safe bet. Gottlieb 80s, Trudeau, and Norris. Oh. Oh, I got it. Red and green, red and green. Do-do-do-do. Get up there. Don't kill me. Oh no. I don't know why I hit that ramp. Nothing's lit on it. You don't want to hit that ramp when you don't have to. Get it. Oh God. No. Damn, trying to backhand that last red drop target. I can usually do it. Oh. Just need that last red drop target on the right. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was going to say if nobody answered quickly was, all right, who's going to be the sleuth and go to Pinball Database? Get up there. Oh, damn it. Oh. I'm running out of time. All right, probably gonna go around one more time. Nice. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Dang, Pride Pinball is already doing some research when the question arose. So now, since we've been to multi-ball twice in the same ball, we have to collect 3 colors to get back to multi-ball. Now I just need one more. Oh, yay. Lucky, lucky. Nice, got them both. Nice. Dang. Back to lock already. Our jackpot's probably pretty high. Let's see what it is. What's that jackpot, baby? 281. Not as high as I thought. So you can see that jackpot doesn't grow really quick. Yeah, Pride, I checked out this game online as much as I could before I bought it. I actually learned more about it just playing it in person finally at Expo in 2019. But that was the only video I found outside of like crappy, just like over the shoulder, like, you know, type videos. Nothing that like you could glean anything from the game or what it was like. Yeah, like I said, these Gottliebs are still really reasonable, so you can kind of take a chance on them, and I haven't been disappointed yet with one. They tend to stick around in my house for quite a while before I want to sell them. Damn. Oh no. Oh. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of time, I think. See, it goes around quite a bit. So you have plenty of chances, but yeah, I knew that time I wasn't gonna get it. So now we gotta hit down every single drop target. Every single drop target to relay lock. There's one. We're getting lucky. We're getting lucky with some in lanes. Lucky with another one. Oh, stay up there. Just hit a bunch of posts up there and hit nothing. There we go. One more orange. Oh, missed it. Just, oh, stay. Oh, get it. Finally got a red one. Ooh, got two more. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. All right, just need that one orange. Oh. By the way, we have our multiplier absolutely maxed. Berto, what up? Berto, this is Excalibur, man. Welcome. No! What do we have that? I wonder what that jackpot value is up to. So you can see my high score so far on this is only like 7 something, so we got some work to do to get to 13 million. You just gotta have a really long ball. But the jackpot is almost 900,000 right now, so that'll be a good collect once we get that. So if you're playing this in a competition, you always want to kind of see where that jackpot value is at when you start the ball. It's not really going to change your strategy no matter what it's worth, but at least you'll know. Yeah, Berto, the game's pretty sweet. I'm definitely glad I picked one up. It's one of those weird games I played at Expo and wanted one ever since. So we got orange lit this time. Still need one left. There we go. Lock's lit. Oh, and the beer for tonight for the drinkers out there, Bumbleberry. Ooh. If you haven't had this beer from, what is it? What's their name? Fathead. They're in Ohio. This is really good. If you need something lighter that you can drink all day, this is definitely one that, you know, you want it to taste better than a crappy Bud Light or whatever. This is definitely a lighter beer that you can, I like, you know, only about 5%. It's good stuff. Hey, Jake Danzig, join the, like the stream. Thank you, thank you. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. So with this fancy stream setup we got, it's hard for me to see when people like or follow the stream, so I apologize for not getting to those in real time. I can just see the chat on this thing I have on my phone, so hopefully in the future I can figure out how to see all that stuff going on too. All right, easy one, green. That pop-upper's not doing us any favors. Oh. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Well, that was dumb. Yeah, Jake, I was just talking before. Wasn't sure how I liked the game at first because I thought the rules were a little bit too simple. They weren't too interesting, but it's just kind of it's fun to shoot it. And the more I've played it, the kind of more I've appreciated how the game plays and how it works. Seemed to be a fan favorite at Cincinnati in the tournaments. I was very curious to see how they would like it. I thought maybe it would play too long. It really didn't. So yeah, seems to be a nice all-around, you know, middle of the road, cheaper pin you can buy. Oh, so here's something I didn't talk about before. So we had a crappy game, you're right? Our first 2 balls were real bad. If you don't get to multi-ball in your first 2 balls, the game automatically lights lock on ball 3, so you don't need to hit any drop targets down. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. One thing that'll make it harder for us to get to the pin to go high score of 13 million tonight is I don't have extra balls turned on. And I don't even know how to light extra ball or collect it. So that'll definitely make our task a little harder. With how good the sound is on these Gottliebs too, it's actually pretty sweet to hook up an external sub to one of these. So if you like to do that for your newer Sterns and you happen to pick up one of these older Gottliebs, putting an external sub on like Genesis, or I've done it on Diamond Lady, and I haven't done it on this game yet, but this would be a good one for it too. Those MIDI sounds tend to come across really well through a powered sub. Green. Boo this man. Blue. Oh, that drop target's like half down. There we go. Oh no. I also put fat posts on the entrance of the ramp to make it harder to hit. Oh yeah, Jake, what's your high score? Were you able to find it? Oh, you were trying to look it up on Pin to Go, and it wasn't there. Yeah, there's not too many of them, unfortunately. Like the ones that like you typically see all the time, you know, I feel like you see Monte Carlo a decent amount, Genesis, Raven. If you go a little bit earlier, like you tend to see Joker Poker and Genie in the System 1 range. I'm trying to think of some other ones you see a decent amount. Like you see Sinbad a decent amount. Maybe Solar Fire. But yeah, just for the most part, it's weird because like there's decent numbers of all of them, but I feel like they just didn't survive for whatever reason. They do use like pretty crappy cabinets. Like there's particle board for like the bottom portion of the cabinet on a lot of these, especially in the later 80s. So I wonder if those cabinets just didn't hold up. As far as like the electronics and the mechs and everything, they're pretty rock solid once you've gone through them like any other game. So I wonder if they just weren't popular or just didn't survive and they got trashed. I don't know. Where'd I go to college? I went to the University of Kentucky. So, Wildcat. So I got extra ball lit somehow right now. Why are all of the shields lit? Oh, because I got multi-ball going. So what's... Extra ball is lit right now. And I wonder... Oh, you know what? You get extra ball, I think, from completing all the drop targets during multi-ball. But I have it set to just award you 500,000 points instead. That's right, that's right. So what do we need here? Oh. Okay, we got green and blue done. We got orange done. Did we got orange done? Yeah, orange is done. We need red. All right, we need... One thing that Gottlieb did awesome with these sounds was there's just so many... For an 80s game, I don't know, I feel like the variation in the tunes is much more well done than, say, Williams or Bally at the same time frame. Don't do that. That's so frustrating. That jackpot was 1.4? Dang. I'd probably do that trade. Shack attack for this? Sure. Come on up, Birdo. I know you're a decent drive for me, but you can crash in my guest room. We'll party all weekend. That'd be fun. Oh no, I lost this chat. Hold on. Special Forces. That's a game that I don't think I've ever played. I mean, I've seen it a bunch, but... Yeah, they definitely don't make sounds like this anymore. Like, these sounds are unmatched in the 80s, in my opinion. Yeah, Robo War's a great one. Again, hard to find, and unfortunately, it's one of the few Gottliebs that's super expensive, too, so it's just hard to land one due to price and availability. One of my good friends had one for a long, long time. Great playing one. And at one point, I thought I was going to buy it, but it just never worked out with timing, and the price for it just got way too expensive. So, DOS Reboot. If you watched the Cincinnati tournaments, this is the exact machine that was in that tournament. Borg Dog. It's funny you say that this looks a lot like Countdown, which is also a Gottlieb game. This is essentially supposed to be the sequel to Countdown. It's got dead slings down here just like that, and then the 4 different colored drop target bags. Small Town Pinball, welcome, welcome. All right, we're on ball 3. We need to get blue down. Oh, that target sent it right down the middle. Well, that's a little bit different, but good point. Like, Bad Girls is a very similar layout to 8-Ball Deluxe, but it's not the same company. It's kind of more of just like a rehash. Whereas I think the intent of this game was to be Countdown too, because I think Countdown was really popular for Gottlieb. So this was supposed to be like the sequel to that. But yeah, Bad Girls is another one that's a Gottlieb game that I want bad. Pun intended. That and Big House. Like, those are my goals this year. At some point, I want to get a Big House here, which I have a line on one, which might work out. Bad Girls, I can't find anywhere. The only ones I've come across recently just are too far gone. But Bad Girls looks super fun. Serve it up. Serve it up. I like how you can backhand any drop target on these lower banks too. We lost the blue insert in the shooter lane. Oh. We got yellow or orange this time. Not gonna be easy. Ooh. Sweet them. Nice. Yeah. So like when you start multi-ball on that, the guys are like escaping the prison and the ball corkscrews up that left to start multi-ball. I've only seen that kind of like far away on a stream. I think Al Anonymous streamed it forever ago. And, you know, I saw enough about it to be like, this is hilarious. Like, I want this game bad. So, been looking for that one ever since. But that, I will say, I didn't think I was ever going to find an Excalibur, so never say never. But there is someone that did contact me about Big House. So, hopefully that'll work out. Damn, man. Oh. Oh, I hit that. Oh, I don't think we're going to get it. Stay up there. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Get our multiplier up. I still don't think we've collected the jackpot. See what that's up to. Ooh, baby, 1.7. I need orange. I always forget these are dead slings. Oh, it bricked. The rare Gottlieb bricked drop target. Gottlieb's drop targets almost never brick. Get around. There we go. Gotta cash in this jackpot at some point. stay. Stay with me. Yes, got red, got red, got red. Max multiplier. I need green and oh! Oh, come on, give it to me. Ah, I just need the ball and a trap for Christ's sake. All right. Yes! Got it. Okay. Nice! So we lit special. So we hit. We got both inserts. And specials lit over here to the left. It's red. Hope you can see that. Yeah, up there. So I think the pop bumper up top or some of the switches up in the upper playfield will move that from either side. But if we collect both inserts again, it'll light the other side for special. So, but right now, if it goes down the lit in lane up there, we'll get 500K. Yeah, something. Oh, I thought I was going to tilt there. Hit it. Oh. Oh, so lucky. I tried to shoot it out. Yeah, those switches on the upper playfield are moving it side to side. Don't. Oh, nice. Next multi-ball's lit. Okay, full multiplier. So yeah. We want drops, baby, drops. Drops, baby, drops. All right. We're a third of the way to our goal. Oh, did it save our progress? It may have saved our progress from the last multi-ball for collecting the drops, which is kind of cool. Because I don't remember collecting this many. Nice. You're ready for the knocker. Yeah. If that doesn't make you want a Gottlieb, I don't know what does. Oh. Nice. So now every multi-ball, we got to get all the drops down. But I mean, if we survive it, I mean, all it's doing is making the jackpot high again. Oh, God. Ah! Shield bonus was good. Bird Boogie, what up? Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Playing some obscure shit tonight. Our goal is to get to 13 million. This is a game that does not score in bunches, so you kind of have to play the long game. We definitely had a really good ball just then. Oh well. On the board. Frick is right. I love that. I love that emoji. Emote. Frick! Paint. What do we got? What time is it? Okay, we got time for one more. And then we're going to do a quick commercial. Shit, at this rate, we'll get in 2 more games. Got to make an order with PBR tomorrow. I'm getting the only thing I didn't rebuild in that pop bumper is the switch stack. Sometimes I feel like no matter how much I clean a switch, it just does not register consistently or soon enough. So, new switch always fixes that issue. But I always try to clean it before I call it a no-win situation. And that pop bumper is important up there. It can get so much more action going if that's going good. Ooh, our pity multi-ball is lit. Remember, if you don't get multi-ball on your first 2 balls, lock is lit immediately on ball 3. Oh, that was lame. Ooh, almost swept the drop targets. Oh, what are you doing, you idiot? Why did I drop that flipper? Oh. Did I get it? No. Oh. All right. Quick commercial. About 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Your pinball machine deserves the best. At Comet Pinball, you'll find the best variety of LED products with the best quality LEDs, and most importantly, at the best price. Your collection is begging for an upgrade. Order yours now at cometpinball.com.
Scorbit is excited to announce Achievements, the latest in an amazing series of features available to thousands of connected pinball machines around the world. Achievements are part of Scorebit's free open platform. Scorebit already supports hundreds of pinball machines from the 1970s to today. Give your games new life by connecting them to the Scorebit platform and the universe of applications for pinball machines.
Hell yeah. Okay. Welcome back. More Excalibur coming at you. Gotta get that 13 million. This is a test of my endurance, getting to a score like this on this game. Because I'm not a very good long playing player. You know, if there's a long road to a high score, it's tough for me to get there. But we'll try it. We'll try it. So what's been our best so far tonight? Something like 7, high 6s, low 7s. We're trying to get to 13 mil. 13 mil. Anybody just joining that wants to know more about the game, let me know. We did a tutorial to start the night. So if you like and subscribe us on YouTube, you should get notifications when all of our streams get saved to YouTube or go live. So for people like me who like to do tutorials a lot, it should be easy to find, you know, those videos on there. So check them out. How about that? Look at that. On cue, one to tap pass, you got it. I'm just making sure the tilt's in there. I was like, wait a minute, is the tilt not even in here? See if we can do one from both sides. You made it to rule the universe by only doing tap passes? That's next level. Here comes our pity multi-ball from only doing tap passes. Worst lock ramp. Weird. So, lock's not lit. You're trying to hit the ramp that goes around to light lock, and it was rejecting. I've never ever seen that before. Ooh, I got the both. Got the both. Oh, that was dumb. Gosh, dog it. Damn it. Ah. We have missed out on a lot of jackpots. For how easy I told you guys it was to... For how easy I told everybody it was to collect the jackpot after multi-ball, I'm making it seem extremely difficult. Yeah, so it looks like we got 6.6. We've only gotten about halfway to our goal. Oh no. I think the game's leaning a little left too. So if we don't reach our goal, we'll just blame it on the game leaning to the left. How about that? Oh, don't do it. Got it. Oh no, that was a bad move. How did I not tilt? Okay, I was like, what is happening? Moved the game, didn't tilt, but then I tilted. So any of you guys and gals out there going to watch the Bengals lose their playoff game this Saturday? I will definitely be watching. Nope, nope, nope. How's that for a tap ass? Heck yeah! Blunt man guy, who day? Oh, the old pass through. Oh, we only need one left. That stupid pop bumper. We're gonna blame all our poor play on this thing leaning left and that pop bumper not popping when it should pop. Oh, come on. Now it's not popping at all. Get it. Yeah, there we go. I think everyone just needs to be a Bengals fan this weekend. They've endured enough pain and misery that everybody should just be pity rooting for them. They're the very first game on the playoff slate on Saturday. 4:30. Everybody's a Bengals fan. Everybody root for the Bengals. They deserve it. Starting to worry about the safety and well-being of our pop bumper in this game. It has not popped in 4 or 5 trips to the upper playfield. We need a wellness check. We need a wellness check on our pop bumper upstairs. Okay, it's not stuck down. I was hoping it wasn't locked on. Look at that, nothing. Yeah, I think it's definitely the switch. So PBR is getting a call tomorrow from me, or no, email. And we're getting some pop bumper switches. We're gonna get some, I gotta get some instruction cards. A real nice thing that PBR does for these Gottliebs is they have brand new instruction cards for all these old ass games with those dingy old apron cards. And they're on the old stock, has the old print on them. It's awesome. It's definitely time for a tech stream. I can do this too. The only annoying thing about those is I'm not very good at properly kind of setting the cameras up to make it advantageous for the viewer. But I guess the main point of those is just kind of like talking about theory and showing people like, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is how you do it. But yeah, I definitely need to do some of those, like a main one being showing people how to adjust and juice up spinners, because a lot of people want to do that and it's kind of hard to explain that via text online. So I definitely want to have a stream where we'll probably fire up my big game and I'll show you how to adjust spinners, how to adjust where the spinner sits when it's not being hit for optimal performance, and how to lube them up and yeah, keep them ripping. But yeah. And I also have this guillotine mobile rig, which is nice for lots of things, but not streams like that. So if like the play field's up, again, it's hard to like maneuver the cameras to kind of show what's going on and make it advantageous for the viewer. Yeah, we can definitely do that. So without a pop bumper, we're going to need to do some real good shooting with the mini flippers to get the red drop targets down. That definitely made our task of getting 13 million much more difficult. Multiball. Bad news bears. Ugh. I'm trying, people, I'm trying. Let's see if we can get the red down with no upper pop-upper. We got two down. Get that. Oh, it popped! The pop bumper popped. Green, green, don't do that to me. Ba-ba-ba-ba. You just can't help but sing along with these Gottlieb ditties. So everybody do yourself a favor and buy a Gottlieb. Friends don't let friends pass on Gottliebs. Just need that one drop target. I just need it. Oh my gosh, I got another pop. I'm definitely leaning left. Look at that. Oh, come on. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Don't do that. Damn. 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 That was so late. Ah. It's just It's so simple to collect that jackpot, but you can get stressed out, worked up sometimes, and it's harder than you think. Ooh, we got another pop, even though it's a lazy one. We need red and green this time. Oh, don't do it. No. Oh, I hit that. Nice. Nice. No! We're running out of room for the beer cans. Where'd it go? There it is. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, pop bumper. So did you have to do some sort of like key command to make the LOL emote come up? Oh my god! All right. Nice. All right, off to a hot start. Both. Oh. What do we got here? We got to get yellow. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know how to make those emotes, but being good friends with Laser Los and some of his buddies, like the younger crowd, they all know how to do that in like 2 seconds. So there's some funny emotes out there. There's a couple of me and my dogs, which is pretty funny. Yeah, and if you're watching me on my straight down the middle pinball Twitch stream, if you're a follower or tier 1 subscriber, I'm pretty sure the emotes are just pictures of my dogs. Damn. Oh, Jade! Is that is Jade a boxer? I have 2 Rottweiler mixes. I have Sam and I have Max. Cool. My stepdaughter Abby at her dad's house, she has a boxer mix, Bailey. So, love boxers. I had growing up, my cousin had a boxer. He's one of my favorite dogs. They're just crazy and awesome. Yeah, we're super close with our dogs, and one of our dogs, Max, is pretty protective of my wife, but only in certain situations. Like usually it's toward other dogs. He, for some reason, like foreign dogs to our house, he just kind of keeps them away from her. But it's nothing bad. He just kind of like snaps at him, whatever. But usually when I first get dogs, I try to always have them around other people or always have them around other dogs and kids, and just kind of have it be a whirlwind at all times so that they get acclimated. But yeah, it's dogs definitely play favorites. It's funny, like when I had a dog that I rescued in college, had him for 5-6 years before I met my now wife and moved in with her. And within 6-8 months of moving in with her, it's like I didn't exist. Like all he cared about was her. and yeah, so dogs are awesome. Ooh, both. Both. Tap pass. We need a tap pass. Nice. Lock slip. Don't do it. Go, not hard enough. That's what Man, we're off to a good start. Yella. Yella. Oh. Dogs. Yep. I'm definitely an all animal lover, but as far as adopting, definitely a dog guy. Love visiting my friends' cats, but just I've always liked dogs way more as far as having them at home. Are you serious? That's funny. Your dog expects that. Now I get mad at my wife for. She went through this stretch where just like we have little plastic containers of dog treats downstairs and upstairs, and just for whatever reason they're just by the back door to let them out. So we have a fenced-in yard. she went through this stretch where she was giving them biscuits every time they came in. So it got to the point where they were just wanting to go outside like 50 times a day because when they came back in, they knew they were going to get a biscuit. So I was like, Angie, you got to stop doing that. Like, our dogs are going to get fat from all these biscuits because you're giving them biscuits every time they come in. And now they're wanting to go out more because they know they're going to get those when they come in. Yeah, so I'm extremely OCD and weird about my dog's weights. So, like, I measure their food every morning. Like, I never overfeed them. We never feed them table food. They're not even allowed in the kitchen while we're eating. So I'm just strict about all that stuff because I just know they'll live that much longer if we don't let them get overweight. So it's just kind of funny, and I like to tease her about it. So I was like, why do our dogs need to go outside every 10 minutes all of a sudden? Come on. Everybody out of the pool. Spoiled. That Jade, she is spoiled. I understand why she's very protective of you. Yeah, see, so I guess with how I treat my dogs, you can kind of see why the wife is the preferred one for my dogs. I run a much tighter ship than she does. All right, how much time we got left? Okay, we got to get on the horse here. We got to get to our. We're not coming close to 13 million. Get up there. Gosh. Whoa. That was weird. The drop target was going real slow at first. Man, another brick. Another brick. All right. That's a game we won't talk about again. That's the game we won't talk about. All right, we got this. You know what's cool about pinball machines and owning them, collecting them when you ever come across these games is like the backstory behind them. And whether the previous owner knew much about the game before you got it or not, I always like to see those vendor stickers on games and just see like where that was from or whatever. This game has I think this is German. I should know because my last name is Wurtenberger. You'd think I'd be able to at least recognize the German language, but I'm pretty sure this is German. There's a German vendor sticker on this, and this may have been. So at some point, this thing was overseas for sure. And someone did contact me after I bought this game. It came from Texas. They did give me some backstory on this, and I do think that it was either initially a French game, like so. When it was originally built, it was in France, but I think at some point it was in Germany because this vendor sticker on here looks to be German. So that's pretty cool. What do we got? Blue? Oh! Why am I shooting that? Okay, our pity multi-ball. See if we can even get that. We can. No way. Ooh, I got it. Ooh, I got it. We gotta win it. Juice by Sarah, juice by Sarah. Whoa. We need yellow. We need yellow. Don't do it. Nice. Right back to lock. There we go. There we go. So the time you really want to pay attention to that plunge, and I just realized it, that skill shot plunge for points is when you're in like plunging to start multi-ball, because it doesn't really do anything except award you the points. So that's when you want the red. Here's some points right here. We're getting hundreds. Come on. Don't do that. Ooh, nice. You've now seen everything the game can offer. We've collected the special. That would. There's brick drop targets. I'm thinking the rubber behind them is too thick. It's not happening all the time, but it's happening. So if you ever have a game, an older game with drop targets, then when you hit them, the drop targets are not dropping. It's called bricking, where they just kind of like hit and then there's like a wall. One of the things you can check is there's usually a rubber behind them. If that rubber's a little bit too thick, or like maybe a ring that's a little bit too large, it kind of sits out too far and provides like a backboard for the drop targets to just kind of hit and bounce off of. So the tighter that rubber can be, the better. And you know, maybe try that if you have that issue. And that's what I think I'm going to do when I get back in there. Blue. I drew the duck blue because I've never seen a blue duck. Green. And multi-ball. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. Blue-green. We need blue-green. I don't think I've ever done that. Upper flipper, backhand into both drop targets at the same time. Backhand. Multiball. No! $230. Oh, the pop bumper. The rare pop bumper. Oh, and of course I hit into the one part of the drop target bank that already has a drop down. Nice. One more. Oh, that was a terrible miss. Oh, come on. All right, backhand. Yes! We blew it! $13 million. I would not let you beat me. Oh, come on. How do I hit it in the one spot where I don't want to hit it? One drop target's down. I'm like, I'm just going to go right back to the spot that I just hit. This is where you can see is you feel like sometimes this game is playing way too long, and then other times it's just eating you alive. It's just hard to read where that ball's going to bounce sometimes. Pity, pity, pity multi-ball. Ah, I wasn't paying attention. We're just practicing. We're just practicing there. Now we're playing for real. Now we're playing for real. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, poor Pop Bumper. Poor Pop Bumper. Oh, come on. Oh! Lazarus. Oh. I seen that. All right. Need a refreshment for the start of this multi-ball. Also, if everybody's wanting to stay up late, watch some more pinball. George with Don't Panic Flips coming on in about an hour from now. So we'll just keep playing this for a little while longer. Not exactly sure how late we'll go, but at least another 10 minutes. So thanks for watching. Don't do that. Gosh, dog it. That's sad, Pop Bumper. So, oh, lucky. I tell you, it wasn't even my switch on the right flipper button. Each one of the flippers has a secondary switch on it. That's what makes the, like the sound. So the one on the right flipper is not adjusted right, so that's why you hear like the crazy repeated sound sometimes. All right, blue. Dude. Oh. Damn it. Lazarus. That's cool. I just saw that. Lazarus. Holy crap. The rare, oh! The rare pop upper. Oh, that was lazy. Impatient. Yes, sir. All right, let's get this red. Let's get this red. Nice. Calls his shot. Calls his shot. No way. Oh! I thought for sure I was gonna tilt, but I didn't. But I didn't. Yes. What are the? Oh, just not our night. Just not our night, ladies and gents. Not our night. Thought I had the ball trapped up, just rolling off the flipper. Nice. Quick, efficient way to light lock. All right, let's get that red again. Let's get that red. Yes, sir. There's another one. Damn. Didn't make it, didn't make it. All right, we need yellow and green. Oh, saw that coming from a mile away. All right, we'll do a couple more. Couple more, and then come back in an hour for some George action. Down in Texas. Not sure what he's playing tonight. Can't remember. Oh, there we go. Nice. Drop catch to lock. Red, red, red. I'm getting that down. I'm definitely putting that in my playbook for tournaments. Fudge. Nice. Quick. Efficient. Oh! Red. Oh, too late. They both went down. All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching. This will be our last game. We'll see you next week. Make sure and follow me on Twitch, YouTube, Chuck Wurt on YouTube, SCTM Pinball on Twitch. I tend to not stream more than once a week, but if I do, you'll see me there. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week. And come back in about an hour for George. Don't Panic Flip. It'll be a good time. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Red, 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 red. Oh. Good start. Good start. Oh no. Oh no. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna make this last ball count. This last ball is gonna count. This last ball is for keeps. Oh. Don't. I knew it. We went out tilting, people. We went out trying. All right, thanks again, everybody, for watching. We'll see you next week. Peace. We're going to do one more shout out to our sponsors here before we sign off for the night. Remember, if you need mods, if you need pinball machines, if you need speaker light kits, if you need LEDs, call these people. They're awesome. Great companies to deal with. Take care, everybody. We will see ya next time.